On a day marked by a truly captivating story, we delve into the dynamics of the royal family, specifically focusing on a moment that involved the Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie Wessex, and the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. Perhaps you've heard snippets about the relationship between these two royal women, but today we reveal a more intimate behind-the-scenes moment that will leave you wondering how it all went awry. What began as a warm and welcoming gesture from Sophie offering her support and advice to Meghan quickly turned into silence. After an initial meeting, Sophie was left waiting for a response that never came. Was this simply a case of misunderstanding, or was there more to the story than meets the eye? What does this tell us about the broader dynamics among the members of the royal family, especially when it comes to new members transitioning into their new royal roles? Before we explore this royal mystery, let's take a quick look at who Sophie really is within the royal family and why this particular incident is so significant. Recently, the Duchess of Edinburgh, Sophie Wessex, celebrated her 60th birthday, marking an important milestone in both her personal life and her royal journey. Sophie has become the royal family's secret weapon in recent years. She has emerged as one of the most respected and dedicated members of the firm. Her tireless work ethic and unwavering commitment to her royal duties have earned her admiration both within the family and among the public. However, Sophie's journey in royal life has not always been easy. She was not born into the royal family and had to adapt to the rigorous protocols. With your cup of tea in hand, get comfortable and let's explore this royal mystery. But before we dive in, take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments below. We can't wait to hear from you. In 1999, upon marrying Prince Eduardo, Sophie faced numerous expectations and challenges. However, despite these obstacles, she has managed to create a unique role for herself, focusing on causes such as gender equality, child welfare, and support for various charitable organizations. Sophie's commitment to these issues is not only admirable but has also earned her a reputation as a modern and accessible royal, who remains grounded while fulfilling her duties to the monarchy. When Meghan Markle joined the royal family by marrying Prince Harry in 2018, there was a wave of curiosity about how she would adapt, coming from a completely different background. Meghan had no prior experience navigating the complex world of royal life, and despite her charm and elegance, it became clear that she needed support to adjust to her new life and responsibilities as a duchess. This is where Sophie Wessex comes into play. With her own experience transitioning from an outsider to a trusted royal, Sophie seemed the perfect person to offer guidance. According to those close to the royal family, Sophie was one of the first to offer her help to Meghan. Reports suggest that shortly after Meghan's wedding, Sophie extended an invitation for a private one-on-one meeting with the Duchess of Sussex. The idea was simple: to offer support, advice, and share her experience of transitioning from a private citizen to a member of the royal family. The duo met and spent hours talking, with Sophie offering advice on everything from royal expectations to how to handle public scrutiny. Sophie was kind, patient, and empathetic, attributes that Meghan likely appreciated given her high-profile and challenging new life. During their meeting, Meghan reportedly had many questions about royal life, and Sophie, recognizing the difficulty of the transition, answered them generously. Sophie shared her own personal experience of adapting to real life, how she learned to navigate the sometimes complicated dynamics within the royal family, how to balance her personal life with public duties, and how to do it all with grace and dignity. Amidst the intense media scrutiny that inevitably comes with being part of the firm, an insider revealed that Sophie found Meghan pleasant and captivating, with a genuine curiosity about life in the royal family. Recognizing the challenges Meghan would face, Sophie gently encouraged her to reach out if she ever needed more advice or support. Everything seemed to be going well. Sophie had offered Meghan a hand of friendship, and Meghan seemed receptive, eager to learn from Sophie's experiences. Sophie left the meeting feeling optimistic about the possibility of fostering a meaningful connection with Meghan, believing their relationship could evolve into one of mutual respect and understanding. However, something unexpected happened after that first encounter. Sophie heard nothing more from Meghan despite offering her time, guidance, and support. In fact, it seemed that Meghan had no intention of continuing their relationship. This lack of response surprised Sophie, known for her discretion and patience. A source close to the royal family shared that Sophie had hoped to build a stronger connection with Meghan, especially considering the difficulties Meghan had faced in adapting to royal life. Perhaps most surprising of all was that Meghan did not reciprocate Sophie's gesture by inviting her to visit Frogmore Cottage, where the Sussexes lived at the time. Sophie had expected that, after their sincere conversation, Meghan might return the favor by inviting her, but that never materialized. This unexpected silence raised many questions about the relationship between Sophie and Meghan. What caused this breakdown in communication? Was it simply a case of miscommunication? Did communication or its different approaches to real life play a role? Sophie's approach to real duties has always been discreet and patient. Sophie's real life has been marked by an unwavering commitment to her family and her causes, without the drama and public confrontations that have often surrounded other family members. She has never sought the spotlight, preferring instead to work quietly behind the scenes with humility and service. On the other hand, Meghan Markle has always been more public. Her journey through real life has been filled with challenges, but she has often chosen to speak openly about her experiences, even when these experiences have involved public criticism. Meghan's more frank attitude towards her real role and her desire to forge an identity separate from the rest of the family have made her a more polarizing figure. These contrasting styles may have played a role in the lack of connection between Sophie and Meghan. Sophie's desire for a private and supportive relationship may not have aligned with Meghan's more public approach. Someone who has always preferred to remain behind the scenes may have found it difficult to navigate the media attention that often surrounds Meghan, who has chosen to use her platform to speak about various issues. Despite this particular incident, Sophie's legacy within the royal family continues to grow. As she celebrated her 60th birthday, Sophie has become a more influential figure, not only for her real duties but also for her advocacy of causes such as gender equality and child welfare. Sophie's commitment to these causes has made her one of the most respected royal figures and continues to be a driving force within the royal family. On the other hand, Meghan Markle's journey remains complicated. Although she and Prince Harry have stepped away from real duties, Meghan continues to use her platform to speak about social justice, women's rights, and her experiences as a member of the royal family. Her journey has not been easy, and it is clear that the dynamics within the royal family continue to evolve as she and Harry establish their own path. In the grand scheme of things, this small moment offers a fascinating glimpse into the complexities of royal life and relationships. Sophie's genuine offer to help Meghan was met with silence, and the lack of a return invitation left Sophie wondering what went wrong. Perhaps it was a case of differing expectations, contrasting approaches to royal life, or simply a misunderstanding. Whatever the reason, this incident serves as a reminder that even the most well-intentioned gestures can sometimes go unnoticed or unreciprocated in the royal family. We want to know your thoughts on this intriguing royal story. What do you think caused the rift between Sophie and Meghan? Was it simply poor communication, or do you believe there were deeper issues at play? Could it be a case of two very different royal approaches clashing? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We can't wait to discuss this further with you. Your support means the world to us.